Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back to B Gaming. Once again, we're continuing on with our, excuse me, MLB The Show 21 franchise mode. Uh, just trying to finish the regular season. Excuse me for a second there. I seem to have bad reflex today, acid reflex, so bear with me with the coughing and all that other stuff when I have tokes, because it's probably going to be bad. The coughing probably going to be rough. um, but yeah, like I said, hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back. Like and subscribe to B Gaming, be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite the video, all that type of stuff if you like it. Also hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. We do new videos as much as we can. And yeah, here we go. Like I said, I'm probably gonna hack my lungs out because that's what I've been doing all day, and my stomach. I don't know. Whenever I get bad acid reflux, and I have a puff, it it makes the coughing even worse. A little more intense than it should be, but it is what it is. Nothing I can really do about it. So anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna play the series that we have coming up here. We just lost our last game to the Orioles, 1-0. We couldn't get any offense going. No. So yeah, we lost 1-0. I think we're here, but yeah, we're gonna sim through date. And we're gonna play the series here against Oakland, and then we'll call it.
Happy Friday, baseball fans.
Oh
Welcome
my
to Inside the
goodness.
Show. Looking first at the American League East.
I freaking hate. Like, man, I wish I knew how to turn that off. I don't know how to turn it off. Well, that just made everything a lot crazier. Oh, wow. I should stop doing that. Okay, we're gonna stop doing that. Road to the show narrator voice. That's road to the show, though. Yeah, I can't figure it out. Alright. Let's play. skies are like open it. Open the roof.
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits, and one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between.
Oh, and while we thought that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Man, not sure if he was trying to say that early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson.
Nope, ball one.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Wow, only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
3-1 to him now.
I'm not on right now.
Got him to go after the change there. That'll run things full 3-2. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So stepping in is Ryan Mountcastle. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here it comes, 0-2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Keston Hiura comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That's wide, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up the second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance, no score. Paul Blackburn gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Out in front of it, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In is Christian Yelich. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Yelich has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. LeMahieu leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's a base hit on the
Oh, I pressed R1, didn't I? For freak's sakes.
That's also scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Let's hope that was going to fall in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Mountcastle waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate is Joey Gallo. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Here's the first pitch.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Line to the right side. This will get foul for strike 2. Ready on 0-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Toronto. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So now it's Mark Canha. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. And even 20 home runs and 77 RBIs. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. To the plate now, Seth Brown. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 balls and a strike to count. Canha, base runner at first with 1 out. Line to the right side. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. This is skied into short left center. After it is Yelich. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now it'll be Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
1-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And up steps Salvador Perez. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 15 long balls and 58 runs batted in. Again, another foul ball. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Now to bat, George Springer. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Piscotty.
Nope.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Nope, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound.
Wow.
He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0.
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. One gone for the A's here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. And he gets ahead 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit in the air out to left. Yelich is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Digging in will be Corey Dickerson. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Skied down the left field line. Yelich is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
DJ LeMahieu.
First offering. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And here's Christian Yelich now. A little bouncer. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. LeMahieu stands at second with no outs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed the first down. So with 1 gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedule for the week to come, as we'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is into score.
You're going to be out.
And he will make it up to second.
Why did he go back? I told him to run.
My goodness. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto.
Whatever.
Number 4. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0.
Wow, this went great to me.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this
Stop
at bat 0
throwing
for
strikes
1 in
down
the ball
middle.
game. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And he gets there,
nice
makes
catch.
the running play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early.
Oh, wow.
But keep the pressure going. That's nice.
Called it a ball.
The 1-0. Fouled away.
Should have been all over it.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start
Poor
seeing
Gallo, man. I
incorporation of
can't
some
get
more
anything
off-speed
going
stuff.
with him.
But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
2 balls,
2
1 strike,
back-to-back.
count.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays
Okay.
first baseman.
Wish I could, but I just can't.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Contact is terrible.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Now the pitch. This is down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Dickerson going back, still ranging back, and it's gone.
First home run as a Blue Jay.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's George Springer. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He collected a base hit his first time up. Down the left field line and deep. And
I just missed that.
Springer, playing here in his age 31 season, was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And there are two
Not much,
away.
man. How you doing?
The right fielder, Norda.
Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
All right.
But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We played 4. Jay's out in front here, 4-zip.
There we go. Good job.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's okay.
So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah,
the game's going pretty well for
dominant
us.
since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Seth Brown is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
I got lucky with those last 2 pitches because they're nowhere near where.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
3 straight
His
swings.
struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. LeMahieu onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty struck out
Yeah,
in
I've
his
made a
first
lot of
at-bat.
trades to try and build my team into a championship team.
He was late on that one,
See
and
if it
we'll
pays
see
off.
if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he fouls this one off. Kenna is off at first with 2 away. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming.
He's going to hit. I wanted to go high inside.
Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They trail here 4-0.
Yeah, just hitting really well in this game.
And now here is DJ LeMahieu. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
DJ.
Now here it comes.
Mayhew.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third
well
knock,
for him.
I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Mike Myers takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Tatis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Fouled off.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
Now another 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Now back, the designated hitter.
A couple of runners on base with 1 down, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Literally right there for me to crush it. I can't even hit it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I'm gonna leave these guys stranded.
4 runs,
That's
10
gonna suck.
hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. 2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A little party there. No balls and a strike.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
That's
2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Try.
2-1. Here it is. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
That's out. 2-2.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out.
Tell ya,
right
Joey
there.
Gallo
4 pitches
cannot
away,
make
I'd be
contact
diving out over
very
the plate
well
as
in this
and then
game.
he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strike.
He strikes out
Blue
every
Jays
time
leave a
almost.
pair.
With
They lead it 4-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence.
Serving up
but if he
too
can
many
get on and
pitches
start
down
some
the middle,
traffic in motion,
but
we might
getting away
have
with
something.
them, so.
That's a
Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Flew out last time up.
Shit.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Dickerson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 4-0. Ready now is Eugenio Suarez. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Piscotty. It's in there, though, a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
Salvador Perez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fouled away. Fires pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Suarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
George Springer the next to hit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
now batting, right fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last
the
debut.
only one who doesn't got a hit yet.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw first ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold a 4-0 lead. 7th inning ready to roll, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. First delivery to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working
like a
here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So next to hit is Ramon Laureano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. That misses 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
That smoked it.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Again, a 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Seth Brown, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded down the third baseline.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Looked like a sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs
Oh
full.
my goodness, that's
wow,
right
this is
there.
Pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Good battle. Count remains full. Again, he sends it out of play. Laureano stands at second with 2 gone. struck him out, his eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The A's strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Annoying the crap out of me.
Stepping in one.
Leading off for the Jays, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Byers gets his sign. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball one. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Piscotty is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. So one away now in the Toronto seventh. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well fouled.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. One and two for Christian Yelich. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer. Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're in front 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Yeah, you take a look at that two-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stephen Piscotty is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Throw gets him. 2 down. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail here 4-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
New
please.
pitcher set to take.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 54, Sergio Romo.
From the stretch, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. This is line to left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Joey Gallo now. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Late decision.
Take that back, Lourdes. You're not the only one who doesn't have a hit.
Has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he fouls this one off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this game.
You're going to change his number after the game.
This game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 4-0. All set to start the 9th in this one.
Okay,
And that'll
let's see
bring
if we can
forth the
get you
veteran
through it.
outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Stepping up is Ryan Mountcastle. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Gurriel is there. 2 down. And that'll bring up Keston Hura. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays with their 80th win to pace the division. Noah Syndergaard records win number 16 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Paul Blackburn was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Alright, everybody, I'll be right back. I'm just going to the bathroom and grabbing a drink. So just give me a minute or two, I'll be back. Alright, sorry about that, everyone, but I'm back. So, continue on here. That was a good game for us. Went well. Oh, Yankees are falling back. Better be careful, Yankees. Red Sox might catch ya. We lead the East. Twins lead the Central. Astros lead the West. Yankees and White Sox for the wild card. really good teams. Cubbies, Padres, Nationals, and Dodgers, eh? Right? Playing a good pitcher right now. Should be interesting. Yeah, cold. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're gonna be... Hold on. Let's see what your number is here. Yeah, we're still changing your number. I don't like you wearing it anymore. There. Yeah, we gotta get these guys out of their cold streaks. He's weak against solids. A good day. Sure at some bats. Okay. Is he even tired? Sure, we'll give him the day off. With him. But now we gotta switch up the lineup because... No, that's not what I wanted to do. I accidentally pressed square. Salvador, put you down there. Move Springer up because he's... Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, screw it. Yeah, I'll do that. Suarez, Guerrero. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Alright, just gonna let the game load while I have a puff, so bear with me and I'll be back. Excuse me for the coughing.
downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Same
Blue Jays
division?
baseball
No,
starts right now.
not in the same division.
Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson has a good changeup again to commit too early, and it's strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 15 long balls and 34 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I know these guys are looking for better results from Ryan Mountcastle today. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
And here he is, right on cue. He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Oh,
and this
I don't know why he delayed the run there.
Bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. The cleanup man
Watch,
steps
he's
to the
like
plate
on
and
the
has a
way
chance to
there, and
drive
he
in
stops.
The first run of the game.
Oh, it doesn't show it.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
1 and 2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart
I
hitting
hope
here.
so.
Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
It is right there.
And Dan Dero, these
Patience.
A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2 and 2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Hit on the ground to third, right to him, and there's 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Comes set and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will, so you better be on top.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They took him up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Tapped up the third base line. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 27 homers and 72 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1.
Oh my goodness. See what I mean? I can never hit the ball with it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Waved at and missed for the third out.
Every
Not
time.
much of a chance at hitting
What?
that one, and the inning is over.
No. Apparently I didn't change your number.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now it's Mark Canha, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. The average coming in at 266, and even 20 home runs and 77 RBIs. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Seth Brown, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And now the first pitch, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. It remains 1-0. And up steps Salvador Perez. His career numbers against Minaya, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First offering.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
And now a pitch on the way. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
George Springer the next to hit as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. The 1-0 home. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Rodney Reyes.
So the next to bat will be Franmil Reyes, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 45. To third, reined in. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hopped up. Tatis shading to his right, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
The right fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And now the first pitch. Line, that's a base hit into left field. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department.
LeMahieu.
Stepping in next, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
This is foul right side. LeMahieu has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. I've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow, and the pressure is on.
Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice.
Goodness
Fielded
gracious.
cleanly. Andrus on to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
The third
It's
baseman.
hard to
second
do
one I've
anything with a
already
pitch
hit
like
it
that
to.
that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Had him off
Oh,
stride
what am
that
I
time.
swinging?
It's
That's sorry.
Hey, he's obviously not seeing this guy at all right now. Two
I don't know what I'm
off-balance
doing.
swings. He's going to have to battle.
I do, but too anxious.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0.
That was going to be a close call, whether it swung at it or not. It was right there, so.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Corey Dickerson as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. Stepping in now, Keston Hiura. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Out in front here is this one scorched foul.
Getting away with some pitches here.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Ready with the 1-2.
Oh.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Short, hit hard. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Count still at 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
first pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, the shortstop. Let him go. The pitch. New York.
Alright, I've already hit into 2 double plays. I don't want to do it again. I probably will.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr.
Oh, nice. There
On
we go.
the
Good
line,
job.
that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he drops it. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. George Springer. And he puts it on the ground to second.
Yeah.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag.
Oh, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Keep it going. Let's go.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. So way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I didn't take that one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and
It was
limit the
right
damage.
there.
If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
1-0. Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now that
So
What a
1
waste.
and 2 out now. Let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make
Let him
adjustments, pitch to
get
pitch up
away
there
with
at the
that
plate, but he's looked
first
completely
pitch.
thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And the throw will not get him at third as he
I
moves
don't
up
know
on
why
the
he
ground
didn't go
ball.
first.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So our situation as the base is loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
Be a great time to get your first hit. of the game.
Here's the first pitch.
Of course, I
And
swung
swung
at
on,
that.
missed 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here,
That was
the other guys
close.
feel like the door's still open.
1-2 to DJ
Shit.
LeMahieu.
Count is 1 and 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up
Nice,
the middle.
nice. Go,
And
go,
that's throw
go.
into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Freaking killing it.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rock.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of
They're
the
switching the
open dugout.
pitcher on me because I'm
He's gonna
doing too
motion
good.
for the bullpen, as
So.
that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Mike Fiers answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, and he popped him up. Back into foul
gonna catch it.
territory behind
Oh.
first, and this is going to wind
I'm
up
surprised
a
he
foul
didn't
ball.
catch it. Usually they get there.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
All right. Nice hit.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
It's been a good game for us so far.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Oh,
Couldn't get his
why did I
hands
swing?
there, and it's 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first will finally retire him, as the inning will draw to a close. So this once slim lead is slim no longer, as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the A's nothing. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding forward now is the DH, Seth Brown, grounded out in his last at bat. Fouled off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And it's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Can't seem to get him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 1-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Close.
2 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he took him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They still find themselves down 6-0.
Just killing it.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Now batting.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Laureano is there, 2 gone.
Now batting. Catcher.
Now to the plate, here is Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Oh, I swung.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around?
Oh, I
No,
guess not.
says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays go down in order,
really concerned.
but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Popped him up. Perez over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Good job. Good job.
Up next for Oakland.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Springer giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Yeah. So keep this going.
Corey Dickerson.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Thanks,
Hey,
man.
textbook waste pitch right
Appreciate
there.
that.
Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. And the
Surprised
side
he,
is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm
Bottom of the 6th inning now.
surprised I'm dominating the A's as much as I am, because man, when I played the previous series against the Orioles, I could barely even score a run, and they're a last place team, but I'm killing.
Former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Now here it comes. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Yeah, I'll probably play something different next time I do a video.
1 out now in the Toronto
But,
6th inning.
we'll see.
And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well
Kind of
outside.
want to play football, but I haven't. If I decide to do football, I'll have to set up like the team. Got to get back into hockey.
That evens it up 1-1.
But I also got to start playing my adventure games again too. But we'll get to it. Like I said, we gotta sort out all the videos on the channel.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Real
get
nice
things
curveball there.
organized
Had a
pretty
lot of late
much.
break, and he waved right through that one.
Keep saying that. I haven't gotten around to that.
And
Yeah.
a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy
Yeah.
to go fishing right here and
For
drops
sure.
a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nice two-seam
Yeah,
fastball there.
that's
You don't
okay.
usually see a lot of swings and misses with that
Number
pitch unless
15.
it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Drop.
Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
See if we can get him a hit.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he
well,
takes a
he
cold
has a
strike
hit.
at the knees.
My
It's
bad.
0-1. He's working on a
Of
1
course,
for
I just
3
stood
thus
there
far.
and watched that pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short.
He's
Andrus
out.
has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it.
All right.
All set for the start of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Second baseman, Keston.
Striding in is Keston Hiura. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And he lays off a
come
fastball
on.
here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
No strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2-0.
To 2-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down
Get
on
outta
strikes thus
here.
far.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano.
Ball 1.
A
Oh,
ball and no strikes.
I don't know
2
about
out,
that.
nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides
Change
of the
up on
plate.
the outside.
Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up the beat.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A's are gone in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Yusmeiro Petit comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now here is Eugenio Suarez. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 3. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that was right there. Right there to get clobbered, and I missed it.
Now the 0-1.
So was that. Come on, throw one more of those.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Petit has registered more than 80 innings of work, and he's worked to a 1.10 whip in that time. Just a little over a base runner per inning. Very impressive. Here's another shot down the line in right. Through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. he's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the
Oh,
fastball
my
by him here,
goodness.
and he's in control. 0-2.
Just
Way
don't
too late.
understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there.
That's all
one
right.
away. So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2
So
now.
bad.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
From the belt, the pitch.
There it
Lined
is.
hard to center
Come on.
field.
Oh,
Mariano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
right. The guy that I always get out with is coming up.
Next to stand in is Joey Gallo. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
That's so bad with Joey
Love
Gallo.
that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective
0-2 is the
pitch.
count.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
they
a
haven't
pitch
thrown
right there.
me
You gotta just lay
single
off.
strike
There's
this
a good chance
whole
he's gonna
at-bat,
throw it
so I
on
need to
0
be
2.
more
If you
patient.
can recognize it starting down in the zone,
I got the
you
count.
know it's
2-2.
only going to go down from there.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Every time.
One left for Toronto, but they're on top by a count of 6. And stepping in, Mark Canha,
Leading off
been a
for the
strikeout
Athletics,
victim twice
the
in
third
this one.
baseman, Mark
Here's the first pitch.
Canha.
Way behind that
0-1
pitch,
for
it's
count.
0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now the A's designated hitter, Seth Brown. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things
Nice
happen.
catch,
Drop
ball
a
boy.
bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's
I got
behind
down
1
1
and
and
2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off.
That one got away.
Even at 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Gurriel is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland.
So now to the plate, Sean Murphy. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
count.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And that is through into right field for a single.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
In now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
That was almost perfect.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So now into
Leading up for Toronto,
Just in case.
the catcher, Salvador
Okay, got it.
Perez.
he's set. Here it comes. Check swing, too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Andres is there, makes the play, one away.
The center fielder, number 4.
Digging in next, George Springer. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, just a 3 for 13 batting line. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The left fielder, number 33, Rodney Reyes.
To the plate now, Franmil Reyes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throwing to third. And he's safe. Got it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and a strike now. Runners are in the corners with 1 man out. Popped him up.
That sucks.
Murphy has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next, here is DJ LeMahieu. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's a .346 batter. He's taken him deep once. Line to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Just missed it.
Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is.
They're down 1-1.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And the 2-out threat will pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
2-0 count. The pitch lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Next up, Corey Dickerson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Next to dig in, Ryan Mountcastle. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line.
Close.
And that will end up a foul ball. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Oakland. Down the first baseline.
Come on.
This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Swing and a liner. Springer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom records the victory, his 13th of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Sean Manaea struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please.
Alright, well, I think that's going to be it. I know I said I was going to probably play the whole series, but I'm good for now. I hope you guys had a good day or night wherever you are watching the video. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to Be Gaming. It'd be much appreciated. Trying to get the viewers up, get the subscribers up. Like, comment, favorite the video, all that type of stuff if you like it. Also hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos. I try and do new videos as much as I can. And yeah, take care, stay safe, and until next time, peace.